Hey there friends, I'm Andrew, this is the Scrap Box, and this is LEGO's Dungeons & Dragons Mimic Dice Box. I did make a recent short saying that this, Mimic box was pretty bad for these following reasons. The box doesn't actually close, the tongue looks really weird and angular, there's no handles on the side, there's huge hinges on the back, and the hinges are really weak so everything's just gonna fall out during travel. Now I did get a comment that said, if you have enough Legos, you should try and create a solution to it and post the fix here. Now, with the use of a few extra pieces, I really hope I put the extra pieces up there, we'll be able to fix your Mimic box. Let's give it a shot. Step 1 will actually be fixing the bottom lip of the mouth. As you can see, the studs of the gum stick out way too far, but we can fix that lip with only 3 extra pieces. All you're gonna have to do is put those 2 brackets together and then put the 1x4 on top. Come on, there you go. And now you've got a 1/2 stud difference for your bottom lip. Then we have to prep our Mimic for surgery by lifting up its head and removing its tongue. Goodbye, tongue. We're also going to pull out this whole middle section, and once that's done, you could take your little brackets in the 1x4 and just place them right in there. Now you can reapply your little keyhole bracket, and it's protruding 1/2 stud further, which is going to look much nicer. Go ahead and take those bottom teeth and plop them right back where you found them, and now the whole thing looks flush. Looking with the tongue missing, we can see that the box fully does close, so if we want to fix it, we're going to have to fix this tongue, which is way too thick. If you're wondering what an extra tongue is going to cost you these days, it's 4 extra pieces. Now I know you're also wondering why these are red when the tongue is blue, and that's because I didn't have a blue version of that piece. So, red it is. All you're going to need to do is take your curved pieces and put them on top of that clip, and then take that final curve and put it at the very top. If you look at the old tongue, it has this awful angular approach to it. Now this one has a nice smooth curve going the full length of the tongue. Let's clip it in. So not only do you get a better bottom lip and a better tongue, but now the whole box actually closes. Perfect job. My only gripe with the new tongue is the old one was able to fold completely inside of the Mimic box, but this one gets stuck halfway. However, it does make a great screaming face if you ask me. We'll call part 1 complete, which means part 2 is, can we get some handles on the side of this? Looking at the side of the box is completely frustrating because if you look at the front and the back, they've got little gray panels extruding from both ends. However, on the side, it's completely flat. Now I understand it would be very hard to get that curve correct, and any tiles laid on that side would probably be very fragile and fall off easily, so I will admit this flush panel's the best we're gonna get. However, no handles? What's that about? Even the pre-made boxes have handles. Come on, Lego. Looks like we're just gonna have to make our own, and each one is gonna cost us about 12 pieces. We'll start off with our 1x4 brick, and then add our 2 dark brown plates. There we go. After that, we'll add 1 reddish brown plate, and then our little handle, which is a bar clip, of course. We're going to surround the sides of the bar clip with 2 1x1 plates, and top the whole thing off with 1 final reddish brown plate. There we go, perfect. That leaves us with just 4 studs, 2 with bar holes in them. We're going to stack the bar hole ones on top of the regular studs and add those to our handle, turning our wimpy handle into a big, beefy handle. More surgery. Alright, I'm removing these 2 large panels, and instead we're going to place our new handle in there. Now if you notice, there is a 1x4 plate size missing, and what you could do is you could fill it up with another 1x4 reddish brown plate, or if you're going to fully upgrade your Mimic box, then you won't actually need that. But I put it in for now so you can see how it looks fully complete with just the handles. Also, now you could see that that dark brown pattern fully matches all the way around. With part 2 complete, it now has handles, a new tongue, it fully closes. However, it still has weak hinges, so when you turn it upside down, all of your stuff will inevitably fall out. But we can fix that. To stop your box from falling open, you're gonna have to utilize 3 whole pieces. Wow. Start by taking off all of these tiles, and wow, that is really not secure. So we'll have to take the 1x6 tile and the 1x4 tile and plop them on the back, just to make things secure again. Take your 2 remaining 1x4s and put them on the side, which leaves 1 stud available for your 1 studs. Now when you close your box, it clips into place, and nothing comes out and it doesn't pop off. There we go. Wait, hold on. Open, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clipped. Firmly closed. Upside down. Shaking. 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 Doesn't open. Thank goodness, because if I had to find those dice again. So what have we done so far? We fixed the bottom jaw. We fixed the tongue. It closes now. It has beautiful handles. It stays closed. There's just one more thing to fix. For on the back of this chest are these monstrosities. And boy, oh boy, were these a pain in the neck to fix. Now the hinges are big, they are ugly. Can we fix them? Yes. Will it take a lot of effort? Yes. In fact, if you look in the blurry distance, these are the pieces you're going to need. And this would be even better in dark gray, but I only had 1, and therefore they are in black. Alright, this whole thing begins by pulling actually almost everything apart. Remove the top from the base, take these tiles off once more. You can pull off these brackets, these ones, and these 2 right here. If you're doing all of these updates, then luckily you can use these 2 for one of your sides. You're going to peel off these back 1x4 tiles, and you're going to take off the 1x6, the 1x1, and that 1x4 reddish brown. In the end, you should have it disassembled about this much. Corner little brackets, and we're gonna put them, you guessed it, on the corner. There we go. So you're adding these 1x3 gray plates right here and right there. You're gonna take one of the 1x6 plates that you just took off of your chest and you're gonna put it here. You're gonna take the other one and then you will take your 1x6 tile. Time for a little Technic construction. Beautiful. Mirror that, and now you got 2 of them. And they're just gonna sit in the corners like that. Like I said, these would be much better in dark gray, but I only had 1 of them, so set that aside for the moment and grab your top just to remove all of the gray bottom plates. We are gonna need those 1x4s to sturdy up our sides. Now everything is firm and connected and you can't tear it apart. Well, I mean, it's regular Lego, so you could tear it apart, but it's not gonna, just come off. Now you can bring back those 1x4 tiles and those 1x1 plates, and the bottom of the box is finally I forgot. Here's the bad news. When you want your box to open all the way, you can only actually have a 1x3 tile here, which is kind of a bummer, but I think overall sacrificing that 1 stud of space is much better than having gigantic hinges. Now the bottom is complete, which means it's down to just you. Alright, we've got to fix this by taking these long plates, 1 and 2, 1x3 reddish brown plates, gray plates, 1x2 plates back here, and then 2 more 1x3 plates that I definitely did not forget about earlier. With all of those in place, we can attach it to the rest of it, or we could secure those pieces with these extra 1x2 inverted slopes. Curves? Curves. Does it close all the way? Yes. Do we have nice flush hinges? Wow, that looks actually really bad with the black. Don't put the black there. If I were you, I would invest in the dark gray. See, that looks a lot better with the dark gray instead of the black. Let's take a look. Alright, and that's the new and improved Mimic box. If you liked it, let me know. If you hate it, let me know. If you thought I should do something a little different or you have any good ideas, let me know in the comments down below. That direction. Anyways, I've been Andrew. You've been watching the Scrap Box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. Am I forgetting anything? Wash your dog? When's the last time you did that? Alright, you have a good one. Bye! Here's the final test. Okay, don't drop it off the table. Still, 3 huge chunks. That's not a bad split.